There's a weird moment that hits you as a shooter when you stop chasing hype and start chasing results. You stop asking what's popular, and you start asking what actually runs when it matters. And that's why this list exists, because if you've been defaulting to Glock just because it's the safe choice, the familiar choice, the everyone else has one choice, there are pistols out right now that are flat out next level in feel, features, ergonomics, and real-world performance. Welcome to Survival Firearms. Today we're breaking down 10 handguns in 2026 that can absolutely replace the usual suspects for concealed carry, duty use, home defense, training, and even competition setups. No fanboy trophies, no logo worship, just performance. And I'll warn you right now, at least one of these is going to make you look at your current setup and go, wait, why am I not running that? Let's get into it. Number 1. CZP-10C. The quiet contender that feels like it was designed by someone who actually shoots. This is one of those pistols that doesn't scream for attention, and then you pick it up, and it immediately makes sense. The CZP-10C sits in that do-it-all compact zone, easy to conceal but not so small that it turns into a snappy little punishment device. You're getting a 4-inch-ish class barrel that holds respectable accuracy, and the recoil stays calm because the gun sits low and tracks naturally. Where it really earns its spot is in ergonomics. The grip angle feels intuitive, the texture actually locks in without chewing you up, and the interchangeable backstraps let you dial it in instead of settling for good enough. The trigger is another pleasant surprise. Smooth pull, crisp break, short reset, so fast follow-up shots feel natural instead of forced. This is the kind of pistol that wins people over quietly and then they don't shut up about it afterward. Specs: barrel approximately 4.02 inches. Capacity 15+1. Weight approximately 26 ounces. MSRP approximately $399. Why it's next level in 2026? Real modern ergonomics without premium pricing. Trigger/reset built for speed, not just acceptable. Durable nitride finish plus metal sights out of the gate. Trade-offs: factory trigger is good, not match level. Grip angle may feel different if you're hardwired to Glock geometry. Number 2. Smith & Wesson M and P9M 2.0. The American workhorse that keeps getting harder to ignore. The MM 2.0 is one of those pistols that has quietly earned trust everywhere. Law enforcement, civilians, concealed carriers, and range rats. Because it doesn't try to be cute, it just runs. It lives in the sweet spot. 4.25 inch. Class barrel, balanced length, not too heavy, not too light. And the big difference in 2026 is that the M2.0 feels like a mature platform. The trigger is cleaner, the reset is more tactile, and the grip system actually lets you fit the gun to your hand instead of adapting your grip to the gun. That aggressive texture and lower bore axis keep it planted when you're moving fast. This is a drill gun, a put rounds where they need to go gun. And if you're tired of basic feeling striker pistols, the M2.0 tends to feel like an upgrade the moment you run it. Specs: barrel approximately 4.25 inches. Capacity 17+1. Weight approximately 24 to 25 ounces. MSRP approximately $650. Why it's next level in 2026? Strong trigger improvements plus real reset feedback. Excellent grip fit with inserts plus locked-in texture. Optics-ready variants make it current, not dated. Trade-offs: slightly heavier than some carry-focused rivals. Styling is simple. This is function first. Number 3, CZ Shadow 2 Compact. Enthusiast-grade performance in a size that still makes sense. This is the moment the list shifts from practical to serious. The Shadow 2 Compact isn't trying to be your cheap beater pistol. It's a finely tuned machine, steel frame, smooth cycling, planted recoil behavior, and it feels like the kind of gun that makes you a better shooter, simply because it's so easy to control. The weight is doing work here. It soaks up muzzle flip, calms your sight picture, and makes fast strings feel clean. Then you add that single action trigger, short, crisp, predictable, and it starts to feel like cheating compared to most striker guns. And yes, it's optics ready because in 2026, that's not a bonus feature. That's just being relevant. Specs: barrel approximately 4 inches. Capacity 15+1. Weight approximately 33 ounces. MSRP approximately $1,299. Why it's next level in 2026. Steel frame recoil control that polymer guns can't fake. Premium triggers feel built for speed plus precision. Compact format without subcompact compromise. Trade-off: heavier than most carry guns. Price narrows the audience to serious buyers. Number 4. HKVP9. German refinement that actually feels refined. Some pistols have a reputation because people repeat it. The VP9 has a reputation because it's consistently pleasant to shoot. The big win here is the grip system side panels and back straps, so you can truly make the gun fit you. And when the VP9 fits your hand, it becomes one of the most controllable striker-fired pistols out there. The trigger is clean, the break is consistent, the recoil impulse is predictable, and the gun feels like it was designed by engineers who cared about human hands. Then you add fully ambidextrous controls, the charging supports that make slide manipulations easier under stress, and optics-ready options. And you've got a pistol that works for a wide range of shooters without feeling generic. Specs: barrel approximately 4.09 inches, weight approximately 25.5 ounces. Typical MSRP approximately $650 to $700. Why it's next level in 2026: best-in-class grip modularity and comfort. Strong factory trigger feel for a duty-grade striker pistol. Ambi-friendly design that isn't an afterthought. Trade-offs: texture can feel aggressive for some. Pricing is premium polymer territory. Number 5. Walther PDP F-Series Pro. Modern performance without the brick gun feeling. The PDP line has been a problem for the market because it gives shooters that premium feel without requiring a full custom build. And the F-Series Pro takes that concept and leans into control, comfort, and fast shooting. You get a solid barrel length for balance and precision, a flat-faced trigger that breaks clean and resets fast, and slide serrations that actually work when your hands are wet, sweaty, or gloved. It's optics ready from the factory, and the grip texture is the kind that stays locked in during recoil instead of shifting around when you start pushing speed. This is the kind of gun that makes people say, "Wait, why does this feel better than what I've been carrying?" Because Walther builds guns that feel like they were made by shooters, not committees. Specs: barrel approximately 4.5 inches, weight approximately 23.1 ounces, MSRP approximately $600, standard, Pro often higher. Why it's next level in 2026: flat trigger plus fast reset equals speed you can actually feel. Excellent control surfaces, serrations plus grip texture, factory optics ready without turning into a science project. Trade-offs: some holsters may catch those big serrations depending on fit. It's not the cheapest option, but it feels like it earns it. Number 6. Walther PDP Match Steel Frame. The eyes shoot better with this pistol. There's something different that happens when you move from polymer to a proper steel frame, and the PDP Match. Steel frame is one of the clearest examples of that. This isn't a pistol built to be convenient. It's built to be dominant. At roughly 39 ounces, it sounds like a brick on paper, but that weight is working for you every single time the gun cycles. Recoil isn't just reduced, it's absorbed. The muzzle tracks flatter, the dot settles faster, and rapid strings feel less like fighting the gun and more like steering it. Then there's the trigger. Walther's performance triggers tend to be clean already, but in the match steel frame, you get that confidence break. A press that feels predictable under speed, with a short reset that makes doubles and transitions feel almost automatic. Add the longer sight radius from the 5-inch barrel, and you've got a pistol that's genuinely built for tight groups and fast shooting. This isn't just for competition either. Some people want a training workhorse pistol that makes range time productive, not just fun. This one does both. If you shoot a lot, you'll appreciate how much less fatigue you feel when the gun is doing more of the work for you. Specs: barrel approximately 5 inches, capacity 17+1, weight approximately 39 ounces, MSRP approximately $1,899. Why it's next level in 2026: the steel frame makes recoil control feel effortless, built like a premium match pistol out of the box. Fast, predictable trigger behavior under speed. Trade-offs: not a carry gun unless you enjoy suffering. Price is steep compared to polymer PDP variants. Grip size may be a lot for smaller hands. Number 7. Canik Mete SFT Pro. Canik is doing what Canik does, giving you too much for the money. If you've watched this market for the last few years, you already know the Canik formula. High capacity, great trigger, modern features, aggressive value. The Mete SFT Pro is a perfect example of that philosophy, but it feels more refined than the earlier generations. Size-wise, it lands in a sweet spot, big enough to control and shoot comfortably, but still not so huge that it feels like a pure duty pistol. The 4.6-inch barrel gives you good stability and accuracy, and the 18+1 capacity is the kind of round count that makes you feel prepared without needing a spare mag every 5 minutes. Where the Mete SFT Pro really earns its spot is how it shoots fast. Canik triggers have a reputation for a reason that light pull, clean break, and short reset make it incredibly easy to stay consistent. And the grip texture is range day honest. It's there to keep the gun planted when you're pushing speed, not to look pretty for Instagram. In 2026, this matters because people are getting tired of paying premium money for basic performance. The Mete SFT Pro feels like a pistol that shows up ready, not one that requires $300 in upgrades before you love it. Specs: barrel, approximately 4.6 inches. Capacity, 18+1. Weight, approximately 29.5 ounces. MSRP, about $800 to $900. Why it's next level in 2026? High capacity plus shootability without custom work. One of the smoothest striker triggers in its class. Optics ready with modern control layout. Trade-offs: heavier than some polymer peers. Brand status isn't Glock/SIG level for some buyers. Holster/aftermarket is good, but still not Glock level. Number 8. FN509 CC Edge. Compact, confident, and built like a serious carry pistol. The FN509 CC Edge lands in that category of pistol that just feels ready. Not flashy, not trying to reinvent the wheel. But when you get it in hand, you can tell FN was aiming for a carry gun that doesn't feel like a compromise. You're getting that compact but controllable size, with a 4.2-inch barrel that helps keep accuracy and sight tracking stable. The grip is one of the most important parts here. FN manages to keep it compact while still giving you a full, confident hold. That matters because a lot of compact guns are technically easy to conceal, but they shoot like they're angry at you. The texture and ergonomics help it stay locked in during recoil, and the overall design feels durable, like it was meant to survive real use, not just range photos. Trigger-wise, this platform tends to feel better after a break-in period, but even early on, you can tell the intention is responsiveness and consistency. If you carry daily, you start appreciating pistols that don't feel fragile. The 509 CC Edge feels like it was built with that mindset. Specs: barrel, approximately 4.2 inches. Capacity, 12+1. Weight, approximately 26 ounces. MSRP, about $600. Why it's next level in 2026. Carry-friendly size without losing control. Strong grip design plus recoil behavior. Duty-grade feels in a carry footprint. Trade-offs: 12+1 capacity is lower than that of some competitors. Triggers may feel gritty at first until broken in/tuned. Number 9. Springfield Armory Echelon, the sleeper that's becoming a standard. The Echelon is one of those pistols that enters the market and immediately makes people pay attention. Not because it's loud, but because it feels well engineered. And in 2026, it's still one of the strongest modern duty pistol platforms that isn't Glock. This gun was designed from the ground up to be optics-ready, modular, and ambidextrous, not as an afterthought, but as the foundation. The chassis system gives it that platform-style flexibility people want now, and the overall ergonomics feel like Springfield actually listened to shooters who run drills and push speed. The 5-inch barrel and full-size layout give you stability, and the balance feels intentional. You can run it fast without the gun feeling like it's bouncing around in your hands. Then you add the flat trigger with a clean, predictable break, and it becomes very easy to shoot well, especially under pressure or when you're moving. The reason the Echelon belongs on a forget Glock list is simple. It gives you modern performance without needing you to fix it first. In 2026, that's becoming the expectation, not the exception. Specs: barrel approximately 5 inches. Capacity 17+1. Weight approximately 31 ounces. MSRP approximately $719. Why it's next level in 2026? Modern platform design, modular plus optics ready plus ambi. Stable, flat shooting for a full-size pistol. Trigger behavior supports fast, accurate work. Trade-offs: still newer compared to legacy platforms. Long-term data is growing, but not decades deep. Bulkier feel for smaller hands. Number 10. SIG Sauer P365 X Macro Comp, the carry gun that embarrassed full-size pistols. If you told people years ago that a slim concealed carry pistol could hold 17+1 and still shoot flat, they would have laughed. And then the X Macro Comp showed up. This pistol is one of the biggest reasons the concealed carry market shifted so hard. It's not just the capacity, it's the way SIG managed to keep it slim, comfortable, and genuinely shootable. The integrated compensator helps tame muzzle rise, making follow-up shots faster than you'd expect from something this size and weight. The grip texture and contouring are also a big part of why this works. It doesn't feel like a tiny gun that's trying to pretend it's bigger. It feels like a properly designed carry platform that happens to be extremely capable. And the truth is, Once someone runs an X macro comp and realizes they can carry 17+1 without carrying a brick, it's hard to go back. This is one of the most real-world picks on the list because it's not built for a perfect day at the range. It's built for the reality of daily carry, training, and readiness. Specs: barrel, approximately 3.7 inches. Compensated slide. Capacity 17+1. Weight, approximately 21.5 ounces. MSRP, about $700 to $800. Why it's next level in 2026? Full-size capacity and a slim carry profile. Comp helps keep it flatter than most micro/compacts. Excellent carry plus performance balance. Trade-offs. Premium price for the category. Comped slides can change the draw feel depending on the holster. Grip length may print for some body types/holsters. Here's the funny thing about handguns. The one that fits your hand perfectly, the one that keeps you steady when you're tired, stressed, or moving fast, usually isn't the one you expected to like. And that's the whole point of this list. This wasn't what's most popular. This was what's next level in 2026, which gives you better control, better speed, better confidence, and better real-world performance than the usual default choices. Now I want to know something, and be specific. Which one of these would you actually replace your current pistol with? Not which is cool. Which one would you bet your training time and your carry setup on? Drop it in the comments. And if you're not here just for entertainment, if you're here to get sharper, smarter, and more prepared, then you already know what to do. Hit subscribe because the next video might completely flip your setup, and I've got a list coming that people are going to argue about in the best way. I'll see you in the next one.